Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pentiment. Where, before going back, let's do some snooping. We can't. Damn it. Time to go back, I guess. Got some insights from the Baron's wife. Not much, but useful. What can we find here at the forest? Nothing. Always good to do some good old exploring. Old salt mine. Learn some things. We know the obvious. Fern couldn't have killed him. Not only couldn't he have killed him because we know him, he couldn't have physically done it. He can speak with our friends. Everyone's sleeping at this hour. That's fair. It's the middle of the fucking night, Andreas. Hmm. Shall we go by the Widow Cameron's house? These widow carvings are quite curious. Witch! Witch! She's a witch! Burns a witch! Johann's house. Good enough. Didn't have dinner with our friends, but we got to talk to the Baron's wife, which may account for some interesting information. Okay, it's getting late. Should get some rest. Go to sleep, Andreas. Tomorrow we continue our investigations. Angie. It's not morning. It's the middle of the night, Ursula. What are you doing up here? I see. Haha. Would you like me to tell you a story to help you sleep? Hmm? There was once a little girl about your age who was sold with a basket of oranges. This will be remembered. Man had to pay rent to the king every year. The cost was 4 baskets of oranges. This was in Italy, of course. I don't even know what an orange is. Anyway, the man's young daughter had hair the same color as yours, same as an orange. And the man didn't have enough oranges to pay the rent, so he put his daughter in the 4th basket. He covered her with oranges and sent the basket to the king. When the king's servants found the little girl, the king told them to raise her as a servant. They called her Arancetta, like a little orange. Don't know Italian, so that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very cute. Anyway, as the girl grew older, the king's son, the prince, fell in love with her. But the other servants were jealous, and they gave her 3 Goof. Anyway, we're very happy together. Oh, I want to hear the rest of the story. God damn it, Andreas oversleeping as always. Just have to get back to work. Andre. Oh, Ursula's so adorable. Hello, Andreas. Morning. Hope day is treating you well. Well enough, though there's much to do and not enough hours to do it all. The storm made such a mess down, and there's leaks on the roof at home. There's all that wood. Lord. Are you so near to lambing already? All that wool. Okay. You noticed? Yes, they're just about due, so we sheared them last week. What a trial that was. Must have spent ages washing it all. Have you ever smelled wet, dirty wool? There's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, we got to spin it, and that takes an age all its own. Lord, I don't know where I can find the time. Surely you won't be doing all yourself. Ah, sometimes I forget you are from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Hetty, Veronica, Cat, even little Ursula will be there, though she makes mischief more than she helps. So are the other spinstresses? At least so the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversation helps us pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. What kind of visitor? Sometimes the man in town will come by to say hello, Peter, Yorick, perhaps even Otto. Given Otto's age and the status of the other woman in town, he must be there to see you or Veronica. Probably you. Maybe, so who's to say? He's a perfect gentleman. Perhaps too much of one. Shouldn't be telling you that. It's nice. I enjoy spending time with him. He's quite a bit older than you, isn't he? Well, I suppose that's not unusual. He's not so old, and he works hard, cares for his father, and he's rather handsome. Clara would have a fit if she heard me talking about him. Well, you should visit while we're spinning, Andreas. Johann Bauer will be there to keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I can't see what harm you visiting would cause. Alright, count me in. I'm pleased to hear it. Everyone will be glad to see you, and I always appreciate your company. We meet at Johann Bauer's home. Come by in the morning, afternoon, and we speak to Johann. Should get back to work. It's a pleasure running into you, Andreas. Be well, Eva. Hello, Clara. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Clara. I have something for you. Oh? Should be enough to pay my rent and the taxi at the Abbey. Andreas, this is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. Please, Clara, it's the least I can do. You and Peter have such gracious hosts. No, it's not a gift. In addition, it's extra rent. It's next month's rent, for fuck's sake. But Andreas, how did you even find so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare? Spare for yourself? I convinced Brother Matthew to pay me a bit early. He wanted to be sure you could pay your taxes on time. God bless. God bless you 1,000 times, Andreas. You don't know what this means to us. Happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll let you move in, dear. God bless you. Until later. Bye, Ursula. Andre... So adorable. Hey, Andreas. Say hello to the girls today. Eva and Clara. No, I mean the chickens. Peter, James, and John. They like it when you stroke their backs or give them a good scratch under the breast. You name your chickens after the apostles? Isn't that blasphemy? Guess we would put it plain like that. I hear the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witness great moments, glory. They witness Jesus' great moments, in the glory of his darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. They see everything I deal around with here. Ah, yes, so you are Jesus and the chickens are the apostles. Makes perfect sense to me, Big York. You have much in common with Christ. You're making fun. It's fine. I get it. I'll just call them girls from now on. I don't recall your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the powers. Cora says we need the extra money for taxes. Anyways, she'll get back to it. Until later. Till then. Andreas? God bless you. Okay. Johann's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. Hi, Hans. Hey, Andreas. How's it going, Hans? Keeping busy in the fields? I guess. Do you like it? What? Farming. Never really thought about it. That says it has to get done, whether I like it or not. What do you think about that? What do you think about it? Uncle Franz says Brigitte might come help with laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? She seems nice. She is. Nicer than Veronica, anyway. Wish Brigitte lived here instead of her. We'll have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. Say nothing. Till later, Hans. And that's a little bit scandalous. I want to keep my head attached to my body. Andreas, was just wondering when you'd turn up. Gaggle said you'd come to watch them spin. Tune you and we... Hetty's not about to let you go once she's got you in her claws. So I hope you're a very good few hours bunker down and get comfortable. I'm happy to spare a few hours. Hetty'll be glad to hear it. She's got a fondness for you. Heaven knows why. Now, can't let you inside among the unmarried girls, being unmarried yourself. Oh yes, that's definitely how it works. You're welcome to watch through one of the windows. I understand. That idiot never did see trouble. Didn't want to jump instead. That idiot never did see trouble, he didn't want to jump in feet first. You don't think he's gone to Innsbruck? What were we talking about? We were discussing my cousin, Martin. Oh, look at little Ursula playing with thread. It's adorable. Even though my mom says we're not supposed to. It's different when I do it. Veronica, don't argue with your mother. It's not fair. And no backtalk. Laugh quietly. Now you're in this too? Veronica, be nice to our guest. Anyway, I doubt Martin's gone to Innsbruck. It's small time to the little shit now. I think he has something more exciting in mind. It's a big world. Perhaps he intends to explore it, or escape. That nobleman was just murdered up at the Abbey. Could Martin have done it? Martin picked an awfully convenient time to run off. Oh lord. Andreas was friends with the nobleman. Do you think Martin could have, you know... What motivation could Martin... I'm not ruling anyone out. I'm not ruling anyone out just yet. Just doesn't seem like Martin. Martin might be a thief, but I don't think he's a murderer. He's a coward at heart. You think it takes a brave man to commit murder? Not a brave man, but a bold one. And Martin is not that. Here's your problem, Cat. What do you think? Could he have killed a man? Mom? This is a matter best left to the proper authorities, not a spinning bee. Imagine being fried by a gaggle of peasant women. Tried. Fried. That was I love the spelling mistakes. That's unkind, Johann. It's the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. Ah, what a dickhead. She's right, Johan, you're being unfair. Remind me, Andreas, whose house are we in? Ah, fucking prick. Oh, lay off him, Johan. Jesus. Andreas, if you're going to stand around, how about I put you to work? If you're going to gossip with the girls, might as well spin with them too. How does this work? Draft full from the from the what? From the distus and twist if just a tight and spin tight yarn onto the spindle. Once there's enough yarn in the spindle, collect it at the bottom and begin again. Draft, twist, spin, collect, repeat. You'll figure it out. Okay, draft, spin, draft, spin, draft, collect. I've got it. You know, I took Ursula to play with Gret's daughter the other day, and there was a strange man in the bakery. Was he polite to you? I can't believe Ulrich would stand for anything less. He was very reserved, dark-skinned, quite tall, and wearing a tunic? He liked the rye bread, I remember. Who is this man? Why am I just now hearing about this? I believe he is staying at the Abbey. Must be Brother Sabat. Brigitte and I saw him walking up there after visiting the shops. He seemed lost. Where is he from? Does he speak German? Christ, I hate being the last to know. Draft, spin, draft, spin, collect. You know, I saw B. York talking to that nun again. The young one. Ooh, Big York. Not supposed to do that. Can you blame him? God damn it, Johan. Fuck's sake, Johan. He knows she's trouble. I told him to stay away. She's very pretty, isn't she? In a mean way. Pretty perhaps, but a nun all the same. He knows better. When has that ever stopped Big York from doing anything? We have plenty of pretty girls here in town. My Veronica's not half bad. Oh, such a great compliment. Mom! Let's not give Andreas any ideas, eh? Draft. Spin. Draft. Spin. Draft. Collect. Brigitte has been spending a lot of time with her mother's house lately. Agnes is glad to have her home, and Lucky has always treated her like a daughter. Can't tell they're but I can tell they're concerned. Are Brigitte and Martin having trouble, Veronica? That's one word for it. Brigitte does what she can, but nothing pleases Martin. She won't lift a finger for her or Wolf. He won't lift a finger for her or Wolf. Oh, the tiny little one. Poor Brigitte. He's such an asshole. Well, that's not his business, is it? Woman's work and all that. Ah, yes, of course, Johan. You ever seen him doing much men's work, Dad? Can't say I've ever seen him do much work at all. Perhaps Lucky can talk some sense into Martin. He's always been a devoted husband and father. Lucky Steinauer is the model of what a man should be. Draft. Spin. Draft. Spin. Collect. Oh, hello there, Otto. Is everyone behaving themselves in here? Oh, it's you. Afternoon, Otto. Come to see anyone special? Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. Heard laughing from the road, and you had to be up to no good in here. You all had to be up to no good in here. And look, there's Andreas. Have you been minding your matters? Old Johannes here's a real sticker for propriety. Should I've been yoked to the wheel of propriety my entire life. I've mostly been listening, actually. I think these women know just about everything that happens in Tassing. My heady's got little birdies up in every ear. Up in every cave. Are you calling me a gossip? Are you pretending not to be one? Ugh. Ah, family life. Maybe you've learned a little bit about honest work and you could get one for yourself. Fuck you, Johann. We all know you work hard in the fields, Johann. No need to boast. He works hard in other places, too. Hetty, fuck's sake. Mom! I've been in town a few months, Andreas. Got any burning questions you've been meaning to ask? Ask about Curacao. Clara mentioned the abbot had suddenly started raising taxes. Raising them and changing their terms, yes. When Father Matthias was the abbot, he would let us pay a portion of our taxes in crops. Naturally, the shit-for-brains abbot put an end to that this year. Even if our crops fail or produce less than we'd like, we still owe the abbey for the use of the land. Doesn't make any sense. How can he raise our taxes when the price for our grain does not rise too? Does he think money comes from? The Holy Roman Emperor's ass, obviously. He doesn't think about the common folk at all. It's not his abbey, it's not his problem. If it's not his abbey, it's not his problem. But the miller, doesn't he have some part to play in that? Leonard tries a hard bargain. He won't give us better deal just because the abbot raises our taxes. What we need is access to more land. Trying to bargain with Leonard won't get us that. Leonard is not a kind man. He does not negotiate. He might if you carry a lot of that, but his bargains are cruel. We pay him even before the abbot, though I'm not sure why. Good. I have nothing Christian to say about Leonard Muller, so I will say nothing at all. Except that I hope he falls into a fast-moving river during a flood and dashes his brains on the rocks. Smashes his brains. Yeah, dashes his brains on the rocks. Jesus Christ, Eddie. Can we talk about something else? Come on, Andreas, surely you've got better questions than that. Let's go about Tassing. See much of the monks and nuns in town, the anchoress at the church. Do you know much about her? What do you know about the anchoress? Oh, Sister Emily. So that's what she looks like. You know her, Veronica? Well, we're not dear friends or anything, but sometimes she has her fits, you know. And if Father Thomas isn't there and I have time, I'll wait with her until he arrives. Since when? I didn't know anything about this. Ah, and here I thought you just adored the church building. You're so funny, Veronica. Don't make it sound weird. She's nice, and someone should be there when she's in pain, that's all. Father Thomas told me she receives visions from God. She has been blessed by the Lord. I prefer my blessings to come in the form of golden. She's been in Tassing for near a decade, hasn't she? Since I was a girl, certainly. We've grown up with her in a way. The woman in the maze, it's like something from a tale of knights and monsters. She's trapped in a box. I don't think there's anything romantic about that. Aren't you a little know-it-all? Didn't realize you were an expert. Don't know about you girls, but I'm sick of this wool. I'm sure we've got other chores to get to. I'm glad to have two to that. I'm glad that over. I'm glad to have that over with. Now I don't have to think about wool for a whole year. Oh, I was having such a nice time. I certainly learned a lot. Care for an Escort home, Ava. I'd like that, yes. Expect everyone will be on their best behavior going home. They always are. Johann, please. Andreas, will I see you home for supper? Have some. Perhaps I'm not sure what my plans are this evening. This was very illuminating. Thank you all for letting me join you. Thanks for coming by, Andreas. Come back anytime. Unless you come on Abbey business. Don't threaten him with a good time, Johann. Mealtime. Should go see if we can find... If we could go eat with Father Sabat. Hey, Andreas. You have dinner plans. You should join us for a meal. Maybe another time. If you say so. I want to go eat with Father Sabat. Can I do some investigating work on the way, though? You want something? Yes, Tilly, I want to speak to you. It's supposed to be Renning's cane. Strong, sturdy, and here the head was broken off. The break looks recent. Could Tilly use it to kill Lawrence? Tilly, your husband's cane's broken. You remember how that happened? How should I know? Everything in here is broken and falling apart. The head broke off at some point. Don't remember how. Remain silent. Suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Want something? I wanted to talk to you, but... You're being so nice and all. Hi, friends. Hey, Mahler. You see my son? Saw him running from the Abbey Thursday morning, actually. That fucking rat. That Lawbot was sleeping when I went into the fields. He told his mother he was sick. Say anything to you, like where he was going? He told me to eat shit, actually. God damn it, how many times I have told him. Ugh. Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. You see him again? Will you tell Kat? She's driving me crazy about it. What's got her worried? Aren't thing in this world that doesn't worry my wife. Martin's no exception. Boy's always running off. Always comes home too. Doesn't stop her getting hysterical about it. He's our son. Stands to reason she'd be concerned if he disappeared. Yeah, well, didn't ask you, did I? Wherever did Martin learn how to be an asshole from? Must have been Kat, of course. Talk to Kat, or don't. It doesn't matter to me. Till later, Mahler. Until then. Oh, forgot to ask. You hungry? Want to eat with the family? Another time, friends. Fine. Hello, Master Mahler. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but... Have you seen Martin recently? He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. Monastic hour during the first hour of daylight, one of the little hours of prayer. When I came to check on him, he was gone. Saw him Thursday morning. Oh shit, had a thought there. He ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at prime. But he said he was so sick. He was sick. What was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes to there. Always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running from the Abbey. Why do you ask? He has history of making poor decisions. Like stealing. Baron Rothfugl's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord have mercy. Must be where he's gone to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Do you know where he's likely to have gone? Last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. I don't know how he could be anywhere. What if he's attacked on the road? I'm sure he'll be alright. I pray to God that you are right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Anytime, cat. Thank you, Master Mahler. We will. Oh, meant to ask, would you care to join us for a meal? Perhaps another time. Of course, take care, Andreas. You can have meals with everyone. Oh, that was a big sneeze. I'll be with you, Andreas. Fancy glasses. Stochastic fortune. Speak to Elsa. Good morning. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, Master Artist. Oh, you're master at such a young age. It's impressive. I admit I'm not quite a master yet. I'm finishing my masterpiece. What is that like? Hard work, but it pays off in the end. Ah, to live a dream. You can. You have the right, just like anyone. To do what? I've my family to care for. Leonard, Paul, my sweet angel. Oh, the little one. So adorable. I like her dress. The color scheme is nice. The mill. I apologize, we didn't get properly introduced. You must be Elsa Mullerin. Yes, that's me. I heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. They've treated me very well. Perhaps Eva more than Clara, hmm? Oh, I only meant living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Only when Peter starts raving about the Miller stole. Ah. I don't want. She's nice. She's being nice to me. I don't want to stir some shit. When ill Peter makes it tonight and can't find the chamber pot. Wakes it at night and can't find the chamber pot. So far it seems like I'm not gonna diss on ill Peter like this. It's not fair. So far it seems like a life like most others. Oh, but have you not traveled much? Artists go on Wanderjahre, yes? Must be many differences in the way people live. People in Florence were very cultured, for certain. It has such history. Why, so much out there. They have to take care of my darling Paul. He's so shy. Sorry about that. That was two sneezes. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Elsa! Have you fulfilled with your... Have you finished with your gabble? There's work that he's doing. Oh no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Of course, I apologize if I bothered you. Until later, Mr. Mullerin. Till then. Pet the doggo. Always stop to pet the doggo. Morning. You're the gardener's boarder, aren't you? How could you tell? You've the sallow of a... you'll the... What? With the sallow look of a man who doesn't see the sun much. Quite unlike the gardeners. The farmers you expect them to act like kings? They're rustic folk, to be sure. The only one among them with a mind is Eva. There's a smart girl. How's she, by the way? Ah, dickhead. Fucking Millers. All of them dickheads. She's fine. Why? Only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. It is a handsome mill. She's the only windmill in Bavaria. Did you know? constructed in exact detail from Dutch specifications. A gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Except you. Yes, I'm sure the peasants who are. It's the peasants who are the problem. I've, I suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. Should be going. Until later. Until then, Muller. Curious Mill. Already said that. Collapse. Okay, no one down here. No ghosts today. Morning, Till. Hello, Master Muller. I want to go break bread with Father Sabat. But that is gonna have to be left for next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I I forgot I forgot how to end the video. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. Do all of the things that make the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.